While most retailers are expecting a pretty dreary Christmas season this year, the video game sector is still expecting to see strong demand. I'm Dan Gallagher from MarketWatch, and I spoke with Tony Bartel, Executive Vice President of video game retailer GameStop, about why.
So Tony, what I was wondering is that coming into this holiday season, the economy's slowing down and people are really worried. Why are you guys at GameStop so optimistic that the sales for the holiday are actually going to be pretty good?
Well, a couple things are happening. We do understand the rest of the economy is struggling, and yet what we're seeing is some really strong sales. The first 2 weeks of November, we actually had 21% comp store growth in our stores. For October, we were up 11% in comps. We are seeing some strong momentum coming into here. There's 700 new titles, which is unprecedented, that have come into our stores, and so we have a lot of new titles. 200 of those are specifically for kids. There are a couple of reports, though, that we've seen as well that say that it bodes well for the video game industry. For instance, NPD just put out a report. When they asked people who were buying electronic entertainment, about 15% of those people said they're going to buy more. When they talked to people who were buying at GameStop, they said actually 25% of those people were actually going to spend more this season than what they did last year. And when they asked them what they were going to buy, 80% of them said they were going to buy video games.
And what are some of the games that are going to sell well, do you think?
There's a lot of great games out this year. Like I mentioned, 700 games. If you stop and look at that expanded audience, you have a few games that are going to sell great. First, the Wii is in stock this year, so we're really excited about that. The first time in 3 years we've been fully in stock. Along with that, you've got the Wii Fit, which is a balance board. It's played with mini games. It's a lot of fun for the family. You've got the whole music genre that we talked about. You've got Guitar Hero World Tour that's out. You've got Rock Band 2 that's out, and you also have Wii Music that's out, where you can actually compose music on over 64 different instruments. You also have some games that were released earlier this year, like Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, which are going to be great games for the season.
And you mentioned that we're going to finally see good supplies of the Nintendo Wii for this holiday season. What about the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, which have typically been more expensive and more geared towards the hardcore gamer? Are you expecting strong sales on those consoles?
We are continuing to expect strong sales on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, particularly with the Xbox 360, where they took a recent price drop. They've become a very strong seller in the market. You have the arcade version, which sells for $199, so a great entry price point. Also comes with 6 free games currently. Then you have the Xbox 360 Pro that's got a bigger hard drive on it, and that sells for $299, and that actually comes with 2 free games, and then a $399 version of that. So we see all 3 of those, particularly that $199 and $299 version, really selling strong at the holiday. In fact, we believe that the arcade is going to be in short supply, so when you find that, that's definitely one that you want to pick up. On the PS3 side, we do think that we are going to continue to sell that. Their entry price point is $399, so it is a little bit higher price point, and with the economy, we may see some slowdown in that, but we definitely see strong sales on those entry-level price points of the Wii and the Xbox 360 arcade.
Sure. Well, we'll be excited to see how the holidays come out for you.
We're extremely excited about it.
We've been talking to Tony Bartel, Executive Vice President of GameStop. For MarketWatch, I'm Dan Gallagher.